Puff Daddy to me is like a what's them dudes who run the three ring circus? The that dude that come out and you know what I mean, ringmaster.
So allegedly, Cassie has turned over evidence to the feds. Yes, to the feds. She has turned over videotapes, a USB drive, and Kim Porter's burner phone.
Also told that multiple male escorts corroborated the fact that Jakes have slept with multiple men at Diddy's parties and abroad, and they referred to him as being a power bottom.
Ice Cube calling Diddy a circus ringmaster. Your favorite preacher being exposed as a power bottom. Y'all, this is too much information to process a few days before Christmas. So in case you missed out on all the latest surviving Diddy updates, the streets are saying Cassie is working with the feds, and she allegedly handed them over Kim Porter's old burner phone with emails that describe all kinds of wild mess that took place at Diddy's parties. And one of the emails allegedly describes Diddy's spiritual mentor Bishop as a power bottom. Now, we all know this person has been hanging out with Diddy a lot since Kim Porter died. But power bottom? Please, what is going on? And then besides that, an interview with Ice Cube surfaced where Cube said Diddy is like a circus ringmaster. And the streets are saying Cube has had it out for Diddy for years because he's convinced Diddy was involved in Tupac's death. So what's going on with these emails is what I want to know. Let's get into it.
I mean, if Bishop Jakes was at a Diddy party, there could only be two reasons. Money or that's all that happens at Diddy parties.
Okay, y'all, let's first talk about how Ice Cube tried to warn us about Diddy over 10 years ago and called him a circus ringmaster. So when this old clip from 2010, Cube was asked to share his thoughts on Diddy's place in the industry. And here's what Cube had to say.
Puff Daddy to me is like a what's them dudes who run the three ring circus? The dude that come out and you know what I mean, ringmaster. I guess he the ringmaster because you know he do it big and he always put on a show. So Puffy is the ringmaster to hip hop.
Now, Cube later explained he just meant Diddy does everything big and brings the show wherever he goes. But you already know people are now looking at this clip in a different light, and they're speculating Diddy is actually the ringmaster of predators and deviants in the industry. Meanwhile, Cube has also recently spoke on Tupac's case being reopened, and he said, "I'm pretty sure we haven't heard the absolute whole truth when it comes to Tupac's death and what happened to him that night in Vegas." Word on the street is that Cube believes Diddy was involved in Pac's death in one way or another, and he allegedly feels Diddy is finally getting all the karma he has accumulated over the years. By the way, Cube also made headlines back in the summer when he shared a video saying he's not part of the elite industry club that so many of his peers belong to. Speaking of secret industry clubs, Diddy and his religious person allegedly belong to one. And let's just say they're not doing Bible study at their meetings. So for a hot minute now, whispers have been swirling about this pastor, how he's not exactly walking that godly path. But just when you think you heard it all, fresh details dropped about Bishop allegedly kicking it with Diddy at those industry parties where wild things go down. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Now, if you're not familiar with him, he's one of those prosperity preachers who claims that Jesus was all about the riches and that God wants us to just keep stacking money till we die, even though Jesus didn't do any of that. And he took his own gospel seriously. That's why you'll never see him around the poor and struggling unless it's for a photo op. And he instead prefers the company of big shots, presidents, celebs, and billionaires, just like Jesus. When former President Bush was out here pretending like he cared about Hurricane Katrina victims, this person was right by his side and even served on the Bush-Clinton Katrina Fund Advisory Committee. Once Bush was out and Obama was in, he had no issues adjusting to the new reality, and he quickly became buddies with Obama. And then when Hillary Clinton ran against Trump, he and his good friend Oprah publicly endorsed Hillary. But despite all the friends he's made among the presidents and billionaires, Diddy is still his favorite person to hang out with. Allegedly, of course. Listen, rumors have been flying for ages that this person is on the DL and that he and Diddy have more going on than just a friendship. And despite Diddy's wild reputation, this person never missed an invite to those infamous parties. But hold up, a supposed man of the cloth dishing out spiritual advice to someone like Diddy is one thing, but going to his parties? That's a red flag waving high. By the way, Jaguar Wright had some thoughts about why he is always showing up at Diddy's parties, and she said there can only be two reasons he's there.
If this was at a Diddy party, there could only be two reasons. Money or that's all that happens at Diddy parties. Money.
I just,
I hope it was for money.
Well, if the latest rumors are true, money is not the reason. So word on the street is that all these people are part of some Hollywood club, something similar to what Ice Cube talked about. See, those parties they're throwing, well, rumor has it they're not just parties, but initiation rituals for young men who desperately want to make it in the entertainment industry. Back in June of last year, a photo popped up and fans started chirping about the Illuminati sign Diddy made with his hands and those red shoes the other person sported, saying they got some dark symbolism. And now on top of all these, viral rumors are going around that Cassie gave the feds some emails where Diddy's freak-off sessions with this person are allegedly described in detail. On December 20th, this TikTok user at Justneen dropped a bombshell in a video claiming that Cassie supposedly handed some serious evidence to the feds, including Kim Porter's burner phone. And get this, one of the emails found on Kim's burner phone allegedly exposed the man of cloth for going wild at those Diddy parties.
Now, there is also an alleged email out saying a plethora of other things that include TD Jakes with Diddy.
So according to this rumored email, this person was going crazy with those men S-workers Diddy would hire for his freak-off sessions. And again, allegedly, he is a power bottom. Not just that, but according to this TikTok video, one of the men S-workers is planning to sue him for SA.
I'm also told that multiple male escorts corroborated the fact that Jakes have slept with multiple men at Diddy's parties and abroad, and they refer to him as being a power bottom. Wow. It's also been said that a young male has acquired a lawyer to represent him as he is set to sue Jakes for an incident that took place when he was just years old. It's been said that the young man was forced to perform sloppy toppy, and I'm paraphrasing here, guys. You can actually put two and two together to understand what I'm trying to say. It's been said that the man's family were members of the Potter's House, but left the church in 2015. According to multiple church insiders, the parents were paid off to keep quiet. The guy's a grown man now and is seeking his own justice. It's been said that the young man doesn't even deal with his parents even to this day because they took hush money.
I'm disgusted, y'all, and I'm still intrigued. The fact that these ugly creeps with money were allegedly preying on young men and women, victimizing them, and then paying off their parents to keep them quiet? There are no words, for real. Anyway, fans are here saying that if Diddy falls, this man of cloth might just be next in line. Because who knows what other vile things they've been up to behind closed doors. One person wrote, he has been problematic for a long time, from George Bush's faith-based initiative to his partnership with Wells Fargo and their subprime loans to black people. It's a shame that it took this scandal for people to wake up to his immoral turpitude. But let me know in the comments if you believe all these wild rumors. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and then check out this next story.